All right, so how are you guys this morning? You awake? All right, so we're finishing up this series where we've been talking about the fruit of the Spirit. You've heard of that, right? In Sunday school, maybe? All right, so I have the job of telling you about the last three fruit, and that's what I'm going to be doing in my message. But I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about it with you guys this morning. So I have faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those are some mighty big words, right? All right, so faithfulness. When you tell your friend that you're gonna be there to play with them, a way of being faithful is you show up and you play with them. Or you say you're gonna push them on the swing at recess. You push them on the swing, right? So that's just a very simple way of showing faithfulness. Gentleness. Maybe you have a friend in school who's having a hard day. They didn't get a good grade on a test, or something happened at home and they're kind of sad. You can go over to them and you can talk to them. You can give them a hug. You can show them love. That's a great way of showing gentleness. And then you have self-control. Do you like cookies? Do you ever ask your mom or dad before dinner if you can have a cookie? What do they usually say to you? All right. And how do you usually take that news? Are you sad? Are you upset? Or you're like, oh, okay, mom and dad know what's best for me. Okay. All right, so you're okay with that. All right. So a person who practices their self-control is when mom and dad say, no, you can't have a cookie before dinner, you say, okay. But a person who doesn't, they're going to throw a temper tantrum. They're going to whine and cry and be like, why can't I have a cookie? That's, what? Oh, okay. Well. But yeah, or do you like to eat your vegetables? All right, yeah, I tried this last night, and the little girl I was talking to ate her vegetables, so it kind of just blew apart my thing I was going for. But have your mom or dad ever told you that you can't have your dessert until you eat your vegetables? Okay. Well, when I was a kid, that's what my parents used to say, that Ryan, you can't have your dessert until you eat your vegetables, those green peas that I still don't like to this day. And I would eat them. But, a person who doesn't have that self-control, they're not going to eat them. They're going to play with them, throw them, whatever they may do. But we have the fruit of the Spirit. And that fruit of the Spirit was given to us in the waters of baptism. Now, do you often go to the supermarket with your mom and dad for groceries to buy food? When you go to the fruit aisle, do you kind of pick and choose that, you want an apple or you want a grape or a strawberry? Okay. Well, that's what we do when we go shopping. We kind of pick and choose what fruit we're going to buy. It doesn't work like that with the fruit of the Spirit. It just flows out of us. And so you can't decide one day, over here I'm going to show love to this friend of mine, and over here I'm going to show. You don't make that choice. It just flows out of you naturally because you're a follower of Jesus. So that's just a really basic view of the fruit of the Spirit. So would you pray with me? All right, so let us pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for the gifts that you have given me. Help me to use them to point other people to you and what you have done. And all God's people said,